So my baby Austin Gray was born on November 7th, 2023. Yeah, no, with my baby, so he was born with cancer, and my husband, he has medical problems already, so is unable to work. And so I'm the sole income, and so just in the moment, like I have this baby, I don't know if he's gonna make it. I have 4 other children I have to think about. I have a job, I have bills. The doctors, they kept on telling me I could decide not to go forth with treatments because it was a waste of time. It's a 1 in a million chance that someone will have the cancer that my son had. The whole way I was just told, like, he's not gonna make it. He's not, there's no way. Things got really bad with my baby, so like the Lord really wasn't a part of that with me in the beginning. And so just getting that call, it did help. Sorry.
My first call to Kammie, I introduced myself as a chaplain with Marketplace, chaplains with a Community for Hope who serves right at home employees.
He had called me 1 month, and I just had a lot of things going on. My baby was hospitalized, and so I just let it all open on Don. Like, I'm sure he was expecting our short, normal conversations. Like, no, thank you, thanks for calling. But I was like, my life's a mess right now. And he was like, well, let's talk about it. And I stayed on the phone with him for quite a while. And he was like, you know what, I'm gonna call back and I'm gonna check on you. And he was like, just know the Lord's with you, and he has your back in all this mess. You may not know what's next, but he does. That day, I went back to my hotel room and I just turned on the shower and cried. And I was like, I'll let you back in if you let me keep my baby. Like, let him make it. And then after that, I just started praying over him every day and remembering John, and like, you know, there has to be something good come out of this. And then he slowly just started getting better, and the doctors were amazed the whole time. Like, he got put on dialysis, and they told me he was never going to come off dialysis, but he did. Then he had surgery, and the surgeon told me that he wasn't going to make it through surgery, but he did. And he's great. He's 11 months old now and thriving and cancer-free and not on dialysis and not on any added medications. Like, he is doing great.
Jeremiah 33:3 says, call on me, and I will answer you and show you great and mighty things that you know not. So God's telephone is always open. He doesn't have business hours. But there comes a time when sometimes people need someone else to pray for them, to pray with them, because they're hurting so much that they have a hard time praying and say, I will pray for you.
And it was nice to feel like, even though I had never met this guy a day in my life, that he continued to call me and he remembered my situation and made it feel personal. So then it became like a friend was reaching out.
The Lord uses vessels. And so it's the Lord operating through Community for Hope, through Marketplace Chaplains to reach right at home employees. And we are the vessels that he chooses to operate through.
I would want right at home employees to know that Community for Hope is here to help. Yeah, good job. I'd want to say that just because things get rough doesn't mean God isn't there. Yeah.